So welcome back on my series on food in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. In this episode I'll be going over part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. So the first scene, which was added to the animation, has fried eggs and bacon, a salad, some toast, butter, orange juice, and in general has a nice composition, which is broken by the added hand, which brings shock. In episode 2 we see in the Higashikata house some milk, coffee, eggs on toast, and brandy, which is used by Angelo to kill Josuke's grandfather. In episode 5 we see some tea. In episode 8 we see a cola and Koichi trying to be cool with tea. Apparently getting a tea looks cool. Yukiko prepares some sushi, shrimps, etc. There's some soup, and there's a case of English word ingestion. The interesting thing is that thematically Koichi is acquiring words which he later uses against Yukiko. In episode 10, Josuke and Okuyasu visit the restaurant of Tonio Trusaldi, an Italian chef who prepares different plates in the episode. In the restaurant, Josuke orders a cappuccino, which is an espresso put in a big cup with steamed milk foam. Okuyasu, in response to the mineral water that Tonio brings them, makes an analogy on the water from the Alps, which might be a reference from the Levissima commercials with Reinhold Messner, where there's a hiker meeting a woman in the mountains. Tonio tells them that this water was made with the ice from the Kilimanjaro. The glacier from the Kilimanjaro was famous for its size and location, which is in the middle of Africa on the top of the mountain Kilimanjaro. Since the last 100 years though, the size of the mountain has reduced by about 80% to global warming. For the antipasto, which is an entree, Tonio brings them a caprese, which is a dish with tomato and mozzarella. It's very good in summer and its origins are in Capri, as the name implies. According to Wikipedia,
the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org.
The fact that Tonio brings them a caprese as an antipasto is an error, but is a realistic error that some trattorias in Italy do. So it actually increases the reality of him choosing this. In the backstory of Tonio, we see different uses of tomato in Italian cuisine. We see bruschetta, which is tomato on a oiled bread. Then we see pizza, and then we see some pomodori alle verdure. So about spaghetti alla puttanesca, which Tonio translates correctly to harlot spaghetti. Italian food can be spicy at times, and the south of Italy is renowned for having a lot of people that can enjoy extreme levels of spice. It was supposedly created in the 50s in Syracuse, which is in Sicily. It is known that spaghetti has this sort of effect in people. Okuyasu, when talking about curry rice, says that he enjoys it mild with apples and honey, Vermont curry, and he doesn't usually eat sushi with wasabi. In the back of the restaurant, we see that Tonio was preparing costolette all'agnello, which is lamb ribs. And then we see a flan, also known as creme caramel. In episode 12, we see some fruit. In episode 30, we see the group at the local cafe, drinking tea and coffee and the like. In episode 20 we see the group in the local cafe drinking some stuff, and we see Koichi drinking cola since he's not showing off with a girl anymore. In episode 21 we see Yoshikage Kira having breakfast, and the interesting detail here is that Yoshikage Kira always has the same breakfast throughout the series, and this is an element that showcases his attachment to routines. When he goes to St. Gentleman to buy sandwich, he buys a katsu sandwich, which is a sandwich with deep fried pork cutlet. We also see the man in the shot offering animal-shaped sweets. When we see Yoshikage Kira in Kawajiri Kosuke's body, we see that he's offered some cheap ramen. Instead of eating it, he decides to make an omelette with sausage and vegetables. After encountering Stray Cat, Yoshikage Kira, who is still in Kawajiri Kosuke's body, when eating his egg croissant mushroom thingy thing, we see that he also eats the mushroom in the plate, which is a thing that Kawajiri Kosuke didn't do. And also in the attic, we see there's cat food. In episode 32 we see Fungami Yuya getting some Kit Kat, and Enigma stands user eating some Kamakura New German bread and a coffee. In episode 35 we see a billboard for the drink Pepsi. In Kawajiri Kosaku's house, we see that his family was waiting for him, and we're about to eat some mashed potatoes with mixed vegetables. In the last episode, we also see that Josuke's mother is about to have some strawberry milk, and then we see Superfly's stand user having some cooked fish with vegetables. And these were all the foods I could find in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 Diamond is Unbreakable. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if I missed something, please let me know. And yes, that will be it. Have a nice day and goodbye.